We have a very dynamic, very motivated, very independent, very smart, pretty incredible young lady that's here today. I do apologize to you, my friend. I don't have your bio. It's sitting on my BlackBerry that's in that closet over there. I wasn't able to print it out. But what I can say is what I have read about this young lady who has done a great deal of work within the community, has been an advocate for women's rights. She certainly knows what she wants in her life. She knows how she wants to impact society. She knows that she needs to have a voice, not just for this generation, her own generation, but for future generations to come. And with hopes and dreams and fingers crossed, she could very well be our next Miss Canada, representing our Miss World Canada. So if you haven't met her, you haven't read about her, you haven't seen her, you're certainly going to meet her today, and I guarantee you will not forget her. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Miss World Canada delegate, Amrit Kaur. As she tries to work, this is a test. This is a test, Amrit, to see if you can get through as quickly as possible. Squeeze through.
Thank you, Ange. You made that all up without a biography? That's great. She's talented. Anyways, Oasis and I were talking about how great of a crowd you guys are, so give yourselves a round of applause. I want to say that the food here is amazing. The best Indian food I've ate in a long time. Except my mom's food is also really good. I just realized I want to go home to a mom today. So Mom, you also make really good Indian food. Thank you to the South Asian Women's Center. It's a great event, and congratulations. This is so beautiful. So a round of applause to them as well. I'm glad to say that this year I'm a national finalist for Miss World Canada. Miss World Canada is a part of the... Thank you! Woo! Miss World Canada is a part of the Miss World series of pageants, the oldest, most prestigious pageants in the world. Empowerment. That's what Miss World Canada stands for. Miss World Canada is about empowering young women, youth. It's about humanitarian endeavors, and it's about creating strong Canadian ambassadors for the world stage. I know. Yeah. Woo, that young lady loves me. Thanks. I know these are huge words. Prestigious, ambassadors, huge words that look even bigger on paper. But you know what? I'm proud to say that for Miss World Canada, these just are not just words on paper. These are realities. Miss World Canada is proud to be the first to be a part of its global humanitarian mission to give voice to children across the world. It's also the first to create a contestant development program. That means that I have the opportunity to educate myself, give back to my community, the South Asian Women's Center, and be a part of humanitarian missions across the nation. Thank you. As an actor, I have the privilege to give voice to a lot of characters on paper. And I think that every actor has their own journey. But I also think that every actor's journey is inspired by another. My personal journey is inspired by Meryl Streep and Leonardo DiCaprio, who's so cute, isn't he? And yeah, I'm sure that was a girl, or a guy, hey. And I'm inspired by them because they're not just actors that want to give voice to people on the stage. They're actors that want to do that off the stage as well. My dream for Miss World Canada is to give voice to people on and off the stage. So that means that I want to hear your version of Ophelia, Juliet, Hamlet. I don't want to hear mine anymore. I want to hear your stories. So this year, I'm writing my debut play, Hummingbird. And this play targets the bully through a chorus of sexually abused victims. It's about 3 women who finally find their voice, and they target the bully who they were affected by. And by winning Miss World Canada, I hope that I can attract a larger audience to listen to these stories. I hope that by attracting a larger audience, I can find somebody to rehabilitate the oppressors who abused my chorus of victims. I hope that by attracting this audience, I will also attract change. As a South Asian, I understand it's really difficult often to pursue your heart, to be a part of film, television, acting, because there's so many familial and societal pressures. But I go back to my high school community, and there's so much talent. And so many of us are talented here. Our MPP, who sings and is also a part of, Mr. Cash is also a part of the parliament. That's great. And there's so much talent, and it needs to be heard. And most importantly, that needs to be heard in the South Asian community. So I want to tell youth to follow their hearts and venture into their dreams and not be afraid. I'm glad to be at this event today because it's about social, societal, and cultural empowerment of our South Asian women. I want to read about your stories. I want to write about them. So, hey, let's have coffee and talk. My dream for Miss World Canada is a voice for everyone. It is a voice for you. Thank you.